Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Friday afternoon. I'm in the office, taking care of business, paying bills. Hope you guys are grinding forward, staying on your programs, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through. Let's just talk about the program that we're on. Let's talk about exercise. When we talk about exercise, let's talk a little bit about nutrition. We'll start off with that. If you're going to have a lot of snacks, I know some of you guys love snacks. You snack all night long. Try to have healthy snacks. I've been trying to cut myself off, no food after 9:30. But I go to bed pretty early, and I want to give myself a little window of digestive time before I actually lay down, and that way I don't, feel bloated or whatever. Wake up in the middle of the night, have to go to the bathroom, that kind of thing. It's good to get a good night's sleep. That's another aspect of your health. Your rest, you really do recuperate a lot, especially if you're working out, working hard. I have a manual labor job and I'm working out in the gym all the time. So I have a lot to recuperate from. So my sleep is important to me. But your diet's incredibly important, and it's the hardest thing for me when you're talking about getting in shape. And I don't care if you're just talking about losing weight, leaning out, toning up, getting ripped, or if you just want to be some big giant goon. It's going to be 80% nutrition and 20% working out. And I'm not trying to say working out is insignificant. You got to work out or else you're going to be a pussy. But nutrition is so important. You can't be some McDonald's and KFC, fitness person. You're going to have to get on a good diet. Some of this is really easy for some of you. Some of you are masters at this. It's taken me years to get disciplined in this area, but it's an important area to get disciplined in. And I notice for myself that when I eat a good meal, or afterwards I should say, I feel good. I eat healthy, I feel healthy, and I can eat a lot and feel full, but not feel overly full, not feel tired, not feel mentally drained. I don't know if you realize that sometimes food can be a drug, and there's a lot to this. I mean, there's chemicals in food, and different chemicals can affect your body in different ways. And, your thoughts are electrochemical reactions, and you can eat yourself into depression. You can eat yourself into anxiety. You can eat yourself into just being grumpy. And I always feel pretty good after a good meal. Like I've done something productive, like I'm putting money in the bank. This is a little investment towards me in the future. And then when you combine it with working out, and say a good day for me is work out hard, do a good workout, maybe cardio that day, maybe in the gym pumping weights. I've been hitting the gym a lot the last couple weeks. And then you combine it with a series of really good meals, a lifestyle of good meals. It's so hard to stay on that. Like, I'm always going for cheat meals. I stay pretty lean, and I don't overeat calories. But it's not a good habit. And I know that if I were to replace every cheat meal with a good meal, I might be further down the road in my fitness goals. And that's something that you guys should develop for yourselves. If you don't have a fitness goal, it's something to think about. What am I working towards? Losing weight? You want to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 100 pounds? Some of you have done that kind of stuff. What's your goal? You want to build some muscle and, get big boulder shoulders and a big giant chest. That's fine, but what's the goal? And then you can work towards that. It's good to be goal oriented. This gives your fitness journey some purpose. It's not just something you do grudgingly. I mean, sometimes it is for me, but you have purpose to it. You know that, you're on this path now. This is a lifestyle. You have to do this. If you want to reach your goal, you do. That's what discipline is doing things you don't want to do. I'll tell you some of the things that I've been doing in the gym. You guys can comment below what you guys have been up to, what you guys have been doing. But I've been switching off between the free weights, and then the machines. And I like the machines that you put the plates on. I forget what those are called. The hammer strength machines or whatever they call them. Because they have the machines where you just put the pin in, and I use those too sometimes. But the last couple of weeks I've just been using those machines where you put the plates on and then the free weights. And I've been going pretty heavy. I mean, I'm 54, so I'm not going as heavy as some of you guys. But I've been going pretty heavy for me on the machines because I can maintain perfect form. And then I've been going lighter because I don't work out with a spotter. And like, for example, I won't use the bench. I'll do all the same exercises, incline, decline, and flat bench, but I'll do it with the dumbbells. That way I can just drop them. And I find that for me, that type of switch off between the machines and the free weights, a lighter weight and a heavier weight on alternating days or even just alternating exercises, has been really working. Now, one thing I encourage you guys to think about is to switch up your workout every once in a while. It's so easy to just get in this routine. You show up to the gym maybe after work. You know, I go before. Some of you guys go after work, and I get that. Only reason why it fits into my schedule better, and I write at night. I have my nights booked up, dinner time to bedtime. I'm pretty packed with things to do. But I get you nighttime gym goers, and whatever time you go, you have your routine of the same commute to the gym. Maybe you park in the same spot. You go to the same machines. You are looking at your watch, and you're there for the same amount of time, and then you're out. And it becomes this ritual. You got to switch up the workout sometime. I mean, and it might even work out sometimes just to switch up when you work out, because your body chemically does different things at different times of the day. So for you guys that only work out in the morning, you're the 5 a.m., military type guys, wake up, push-ups, burpees, hit the gym, and I like that. Prison guys have the same regiment. You might want to try working out at night for a while, just to cycle for a little bit, because your body has a different kind of anabolic response at night, just because we're daytime creatures. You can look into some of this stuff if you like. There's several good channels that talk about working out from a scientific perspective. And these aren't the big steroid goon guys. These are little scientists, but those are worth looking into, some of these channels. I wish I could remember some of them off the top of my head. But I hope you guys are staying on top of this type of stuff. You should be working out on your hips if you're getting older. I know that sounds weird. You don't want to be some 70-year-old guy who breaks his hip at the grocery store or in your condo complex or whatever. Just happened to a friend of mine's mother. It's happened to my grandfather 3 times. He broke his hip 3 times. I'm in there doing them hip exercises, man. This guy's not going to be a broken hip. I'm going to be 80 years old, stomping around like a gorilla. But I hope you guys are having a good week. Mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through. Thanks for watching.